Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, in this video, I want to show you how to set up a professional workstation on your smartphone without using a PC or a laptop. This is very good for beginners because I realized that most of my beginners do their surveys on smartphone or do their work on smartphone. So this is how you connect a proxy on your smartphone. So first of all, if you're using an iOS device, there are various apps for doing that. For now, I'm using Shadow Rocket. There are so many other apps for Android like SocksDroid, Kitsunebi, Turn to Socks, and so many others. So just select any that you need. So for Shadow Rocket, once you open it, click the add sign, post your IP here, then the port number, then the username, password. Yeah, once you put your password, then click save, then come here, select it and check your connectivity status. You see, it's online. Once you connect that, the first thing you should do before even accessing your site is coming to here and checking the hua.net or .com, whichever one you use. Check the connection status on your device. So let's check here. So we are at 78%, and the main issue is time zone here. You see the time zone, my time zone is in South African time, and the IP zone is in EDT, New York. So let me go to my time setup on my iPhone, then time zone. Just type here according to the location on your IP. Mine is New York, like that. You see the time has changed at the top left corner. Once you change time like that, go back here to your browser and refresh. So anything above 80% is good, can work on most survey sites. But I realized that setting up a proxy on Android devices is much easier than on iPhone. So Android devices respond very well to proxies. So 80% is good, but funny thing, if I check the same on hua.com, to be 100%. hua.com. I don't know why. hua.net is very tough in getting the actual anonymity. You see, this is hua.com, and you can see what the anonymity is a bit high, 90%. So anything between 80, 90, 100 is good. Yeah. So another important thing after putting your proxy on your device, checking the proxy, even before doing all this, it's always good to use your device on Wi-Fi. Right now I'm using mobile data, it's not advisable. But if you could be having a Wi-Fi, I could have connected to Wi-Fi, then I enable airplane mode. Whenever you're working on your work, for example, now it's very risky. If someone calls me right now, I'm connected to the mobile network, it's going to disconnect itself, and if I'm working on a certain site, it's going to expose me. So if you're working on your smartphone, it's always good to use proxy. Yeah, it's always good to use Wi-Fi option here. Don't use the mobile data, and also use the airplane mode. You can check. You can also hotspot the device that you use as a workstation with data from another device, so such that here you're just going to enable what? You're going to enable Wi-Fi and airplane mode in such a way that if anybody calls you, yeah, you're not going to be disconnected and you're not going to be exposed. So that's one way of connecting. That's one way of connecting your of making a workstation on your Android using the SOX 5 apps. Yeah. The second option is using an anti-detect browser. I have two major anti-detect browsers which I use for this work. The first one is GoRogin. Yeah, I have not registered an account here, but I have done a review of GoRogin. Basically, how you connect it on your laptop is the same way that you connect it here. The only advantage is that they have an Android and iOS app, and this app is available both on Android and iOS devices. You can just go there, create an account, log in, and create your profile, set up your proxy, and all the stuff that I've shown you on how to creating a proxy on anti-detect browsers, and you're good to go. The other one is called Octo Browser. Octo Browser have both or have what? They have an iOS app and Android app. So this is the iOS app. So since I have an account here, just click and they give you 100 free profiles on Octo Browser iOS app. So you see I have 100 free profiles. So creating a profile, just come here, create a profile. You can name any name of your profile, description, article or whatever, whichever way you need. Then no, sorry, I haven't finished. So come create a proxy, write a name, let's say test. Let's say test also, just putting any random figures. So once you then scroll down here and set up a proxy. So we have a SOX5 proxy. So type is SOX5. I have the protocol here. So let me type my protocol. I have to manually copy my protocol. Oops. So I have to go back here and actually copy these details. Select, copy, then go to my profile here, paste it, then port, copy, username I know, password, yeah, let's check proxy. So we are connected. You see the proxy was in New York. Once you're done setting up your proxy on your profile, click done and then click create. So we created this one, see, so connect to it. It should open your browser. Now you can log into this profile and work on any site that you need without any issues. Yeah, so this is the browser, so you can check where.net here, where.net. But before that, let me disconnect the proxy. We don't need a proxy when using an unchecked browser. So let's check this proxy. Let's check the profile, the location of our profile. Remember, I've disconnected the proxy on my device now. You see there's no VPN. So I'm using Octo Browser, unchecked browser. I've set up my profile, I've put the proxy on that particular profile, and then you see this is an unchecked browser profile. So you see on the unchecked browser profile, it automatically takes up the time zone of your IP and everything. So on where.net, it appears to be what? It appears to be 100%. So, and also in the same case applies to Go login. Once you create a profile, set up a proxy, either HTTP or SOX5 protocol, and you're good to go. And you're going to open it just the way we have opened here, the Octo browser profile. You can see this one is, you can see Octo browser. Yeah, so that's how you do it. Now the third option of creating of making your smartphone a professional workstation for surveys or any other online work that you do is by using what? Is by using CrowdPhones. So let me show you. For example, I mostly use Duoplus CrowdPhone and Vimos CrowdPhone. So here I post the video and search Duoplus on my YouTube channel to save time. So if you don't know how to set up Duoplus CrowdPhone profile, come to this video and you'll be able to learn how to do it. If you need to learn more about Vimos, just come here and search Vimos on my YouTube channel, and you'll be shown in details on how to set up a profile on Vimos CrowdPhone and how to set up a proxy and all the necessary stuff that you need to know. Now, once you set up a profile on your Duoplus CrowdPhone or whichever CrowdPhone you're using, just click what? Connect. Yeah, I've already launched my profile. My profile is already on, so I'm just clicking connect and it opens up. So here You can be able to work on any survey site that you need, depending with your location and so many other stuff. So those are my 3 major ways of turning your smartphone into a professional survey workstation. Or this workstation can be used for so many other things that you do, like social media, like multiple social media account management, like monitoring your ads on various regions to see how they're performing, and so many other things that we do online. So guys, thank you for watching, and keep it locked to my YouTube channel.